I'm Randy Taran, founder of Project Happiness, and it's so wonderful to be here with you today on behalf of myself and Life Best Inside. We're wishing you all a happy World Kindness Week. It's such a joy to be here with you. And today we are talking about how to use kindness for better relationships. And I want to start with a story. So there was a 78-year-old woman named Sarah who volunteered to tutor some elementary school kids after school, say 3 days a week. And she was so well loved and so popular that all the kids would want to line up to work with her. After one of the days was done, one of the tutors kind of gathered around her and said, "Sarah, what is your secret? Everybody wants to be with you. We do too. You have this energy. What is it?" Sarah answered with a big smile, "I love being with you. That's simple." And this tutor, Maya was her name. She's about 21. She persisted. She said, "No, really." So Sarah's eyes got more serious, and slowly she said, "Do you really want to know my secret? I live for these 3 afternoons a week. They give me so much joy. I just can't wait to get here and to be with all these beautiful children." You can't really see it from the outside, but I have cancer. And these are the times that keep me going, that give meaning to my life and what I will always remember. Whatever I give to these children comes back to me many times over. So you see, I am the lucky one. Amazing, just amazing. So kindness is like this circular loop. Whatever we send out to others comes back to us too. And that's at any age. So it's so important to teach this to kids too. If you want to feel good on the inside in your heart, treat someone else with kindness, and it comes right back to you. So let's look at it. How does kindness contribute to relationships? If there was one habit that could give you not only stronger relationships, but better mental and physical health, a longer lifespan, and greater life satisfaction, you got it. The best relationship ever is kindness. So psychologist John Gottman can predict up to 94% certainty if a relationship will last. And how does he do it, right? This correlates to the spirit that the partners bring into the relationship. Do they bring in a spirit of kindness and generosity, or contempt, criticism, and hostility? We've all seen examples of both types. And it shows up in conversation too. Do they turn towards each other or away from each other, barely responding? These are telling signs. And of course, there's no doubt that life is happening. Stresses at work, family, kids, health, finances, you name it. No one is immune. But how we handle those is the thing that matters. And kindness, above all, is the glue for lasting relationships. And that doesn't mean that you have to deny your emotions or your anger in order to be kind. There are 2 ways to express anger. One is exploding or throwing attitude at your partner, and the other one is imploding, just kind of taking it all inside, giving up on them, an attitude of resignation. Both probably will not get you to a better place. But a third way, and a more skillful way, is to use the path of kindness, to explain why you're hurt and angry. And the reason I say hurt is because we know that under anger, there's usually hurt. So talk about it and know often that it's not personal. Your partner was triggered or had a rough day or got some bad news. It may not have anything whatsoever to do with you. So be your biggest self instead of focusing on petty grievances like, oh, you did it again, I give up, something like that. Bring in a spirit of kindness and generosity, like saying, maybe, something came up for you, but it still makes me feel really frustrated. What can we do going forward? So you put your energies together. And it's not denying the conflict, it's managing it with kindness. So here's one question to ask yourself that harnesses a kinder and more mindful approach. Is what I'm about to say going to bring out the best or the worst in this situation? Really powerful question. So here is a tip. People usually rise to the level of expectation, and it's the same with relationships. So if you expect your partner to be kind and you see them as a decent person and actually express gratitude for the little things he or she does, chances are they're going to want to do more of it. It creates room for everyone to rise to the best version of themselves. So that's for you and others. But now let's talk about the most foundational relationship of all, and that's between you and you. So, to survive as a species, we've developed a negativity bias, which shows up as an inner critic. And everyone knows that part of us that says, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, successful enough, lovable enough. Oh my, it goes on, right? And that keeps so many people stuck. And it's actually very simple to find an antidote. That is kindness, and particularly self-kindness, otherwise known as self-compassion. So what does it mean? It means accepting yourself as you are, embracing the quirkiness, the parts we're not proud of, the whole package. We're all human beings on this planet, learning lessons, facing challenges, and growing. That's kind of what we're here for. So that's one thing. Next, being kind to yourself, which means talking to yourself as you would a good friend. Like, hey, this is a tough situation, and I bet others would find it hard too, but you'll get through it. You always do. Speak like you would to your very best friend, and that involves being a coach instead of a critic. And then the studies show that this not only helps you have better self-control, but you will bounce back faster. So that contributes to resiliency. That sounds pretty good to me. So here is the challenge: to have the intention to consciously choose kindness whenever you can. Why? Choosing kindness takes you out of your daily problems, like Sarah, and it improves all of your relationships. It makes your bigger self show up, and it connects you to something greater. And this actually, kindness, is part of your true nature. It's really who you are. So it makes you a leader. It makes you a role model for others. It makes you a change maker. And let me say, a pretty fine human being, right? So let's take it on in simple ways. Number one, be kinder to yourself. Replace the self-critic with your inner coach. Number two, be kinder to others. Look for the good and express gratitude when you see it. You'll literally change relationships and even change lives. And number 3 is know that as you practice kindness more, you not only make yourself happier and more resilient, you send out a ripple throughout your world. Kindness is the most powerful agent of human change, and you have the power to spread it around. Thank you. Bye for now.